Tired of the everyday routine? Ever dream of a life of romantic adventure? Want to get away from it all?
We offer you Escape. Escape, transcribed to free you from the four walls of today for a half hour of high adventure.
You are standing outside a room, horror gripping you, while before your eyes, seen through the transom window, the most beautiful girl in the world is about to die because of you.
Today we escape from reality with a fascinating story of a girl who lived a weird second life, as John Jessel told it in his gripping story, The Adaptive Ultimate.
No, Daniel, I can't do it. You have a very interesting theory,
It's
but...
more than a theory, Dr. Bach. I've proved it. It works. I tried my serum on tubercular guinea pigs, and it cured them. They adapted themselves to the tubercular bacillus and live. I tried my serum on a dog with rabies. He adapted himself, too. I tried it on a cat with a broken spine. The cat instantly adapted itself to its injury so that the spine had time to knit and heal. Don't you see what a tremendous discovery this is?
Yes, perhaps.
Well, think what that would mean in accident cases. There'd be no further need for emergency surgery. Don't you see that? No matter what the condition, the injury to the body, a mere injection of my serum would permit the patient instantly to adapt himself to his condition and live.
No matter what his injury.
Exactly.
A serum made from insects.
From a common fruit fly, the most adaptable of living organisms. Tear off a wing and it grows a new one. Tear off its head even. Stick on a new head and that too will adhere in time. Think of imparting that same adaptability to human beings.
To grow new heads, it has merit.
Oh, now, please, Dr. Bach.
All right. No, seriously. I know this may be a great thing, but to permit you to experiment on a human being, no,
The most
I
hopeless case you can find, Dr. Bach. Someone already doomed.
Well, if someday I discover in the hospital a hopeless case, understand it will be hopeless.
I understand.
And if the patient shall consent, then you will have your human guinea pig. Well, Dr. Scott, you requisitioned for yourself a hopeless case? Permit me. Here is your guinea pig.
What is it, Dr. Bach? TB?
Yeah, final stage. A matter of hours at most. She might have been attractive once, but now, hair like string, skinny like a skeleton, and flesh like wax.
Dr. Bach, you call this a fair test? I said hopeless, but I didn't say a corpse.
The lady is returning to life, such as it is. Well, Dr. Scott, I regret I have not a more palatable subject for your experiment, but this is what I promised, a hopeless case.
It's all right, I'll try it. Oh, what's her name?
Let me see, it's on the chart here. Zelas.
What was that?
Her name is Kira Zelas.
Oh.
Young lady. Permit me, I am Dr. Hermann Bach, Chief of the Staff, and I would like to introduce one of our promising young doctors.
He wants a date, I suppose.
Miss Zalis.
Hello, Brown Eyes.
What?
Your eyes are brown, aren't they?
Miss Zalis, you see, I've perfected a serum.
I like brown eyes.
This serum might help you, but it has never been tried on a human being before. I thought if you have no objection...
What are the odds?
Odds? Well, actually, you've everything to gain.
And nothing to lose.
Well?
How right you are. Okay. I'm all yours, Brown Eyes. Go ahead. Experiment away.
Dr. Bach, prepare her arm.
24 hours and she is yet alive. I would have said yesterday it would be impossible she should survive the night. So it is now 48 hours, and she actually seems better. But miracles such as this have happened before, and without serums. A week, and she still lives. Each day she becomes better. It is miraculous. The spots on her lungs are disappearing. Her coughing is stopped. There is no sign of bacillus in the culture. But even more amazing, a reaction to abrasions, skin punctures. Yesterday I took a blood specimen. Before I had 1 cc, the puncture in her skin had closed. Yes, in 30 seconds. The ordinary person, it takes a day, 2 days for it to heal. With Miss Kira Zelas, 30 seconds. It is amazing. Then I will not dispute it. Your serum has worked a miracle. She is cured. And now I must just discharge her from the hospital.
Oh, Dr. Bach,
You had forgotten that time must come sometime, But you see, I must. She is cured, and we need the room.
Well, yes, I know, but... Well, she should be under observation. We don't know what effects will show up.
I think, Daniel, you have an extraordinary interest in Miss Zelas. So I have asked her to come here. She is outside. Shall we invite her in?
Why, yes, of course.
Send in Miss Zelas, please. Now, observe well your miracle. Miss Zelas, come in, sit down.
Thanks. Oh, hello, Brown Eyes.
Hello, Kira.
I have sent for you, Miss Zelas, because I have good news. Today I am discharging you from the hospital.
Oh?
Yeah? Today you are free to go. That pleases you?
Madly.
Kira, you have people, perhaps? A family?
Aren't we all brothers and sisters under the skin?
Miss Zelas, I will come to the point. I wish to make you a proposition. I mean purely a scientific...
Yes, I know. An experiment.
Precisely. We are interested, Dr. Scott and I, to observe the further effects of the serum he gave you.
Yes.
I will pay you board and room and $30 a week. You will live at my house. I have a housekeeper, Mrs. Getz. She will look after you. Is that satisfactory?
Wouldn't I be a fool to say no?
Excellent.
Does, Brown Eyes live there, too?
No, but Dr. Scott will continue to have a clinical interest in the experiment. Miss Zelas, have no fear.
Good.
Yes. Well, it is now almost time for dinner. I will take you, Miss Zelas. You will join us, Dr. Scott?
Well, yes, fine, Dr. Bach.
Very well. We shall meet outside in, 10 minutes?
That'll do me nicely.
Miss Zelas, you wish to wait here or maybe outside? A little fresh air?
I think I could use a little air.
Good. There is a little park across the street. You will find benches there to rest. We will meet at the front entrance in 10 minutes.
Dr. Bach, what is it? What's the matter?
Some sort of commotion across the street in the park. Oh. Where is Kira?
Well, I thought she'd be here with you.
Perhaps she is still over there in the park.
What do you suppose? Come on! Dr. Bach, it is Kira. Kira, let me through, please. Kira, let us through, please. Officer, what's happened? What is this? Why are you holding this lady?
You know this woman?
Yes, of course. What is it? What's the matter here?
Plenty. Your lady friend here merely walks up to an old gent about 60 or so, picks up a nice hefty rock, and beats his brains out.
Officer, there must be some awful mistake.
Yeah, her mistake. Cold-blooded murder. Come on, sister. There's the wagon.
But, officer, listen.
You'd better come along, too, mister. Mona Lisa here don't seem to be much in the mood for talking. We'll need someone to tell the desk sergeant her name.
Kira, this is terrible, seeing you here like this. I've got to get you out of here. I've got to help you.
She is not so bad when you're here.
Well, listen, this is all a terrible mistake. If you'll tell me what...
Mistake?
Why, yes, of course. Kira, you didn't kill that man.
If I said yes, what would you do?
Why, I'd tell him you weren't responsible. I'd tell him about the serum. I'd tell him it was my fault, that somehow the serum I gave you caused your mind to snap, something that... Well, that would be the only explanation.
You'd do this? Ruin your career, no doubt? Just to save me?
Oh, yes, of course I would.
And what would they do to me?
I don't know exactly. Put you away, under observation, something. Kira,
Then my answer's no, I did not kill the man. Oh, don't worry. I won't be convicted. I'll take care of myself very well. I'll, as you say, adapt myself to the situation.
All right, now, Mr. Salvatore, continue. Tell the court in your own words precisely what happened.
This old man, you see, is buy circus peanuts from me every day. For months, every day. And this one day, he pull out his pocketbook, his billfold, and I'm a look, it's stuffed with the bills, the big money. He say, Salvatore, can I make a change for $20? And I'm a laugh. I say, mister, I'm a peanut man. You take the peanuts and you pay me tomorrow. He said, thank you very much. He turn around, and then here's this dame, she pick up, it's a great big stone, and it conks him. It's a murder.
I object, Your Honor.
Objection sustained.
Continue, Mr. Salvatore.
Oh, she nothing more to say. This dame, she bend over and she reach in his pocket to take the money. I'm a grabber, people come, police come, and
Mr. Salvatore, can you describe this young lady to us?
Oh, see, I remember her very well. She's skinny. She's ain't no beauty, you know. Got the black suit, the brown hair, eyes, don't know, dark, you know, maybe brown or blue.
Thank you, Mr. Salvatore. Your witness.
Mr. Salvatore, you say that the young lady, the assailant, had brown hair and dark eyes?
See, brown hair, dark blue eyes.
And do you see the young lady in the courtroom?
Oh, see, she's a sit right to...
What's the matter, Mr. Salvatore? Are you pointing at Miss Zalis?
See?
May I ask the defendant to rise, please? Miss Zalis, will you kindly remove your hat, please?
Dr. Bach, look.
Mama.
Her hair, it's become the color of aluminum.
Your Honor, I submit that this defendant does not possess dark hair, nor, if you will observe, dark eyes. I am prepared, therefore, to submit a lock of her hair to be tested by any chemist the court may appoint to prove that the pigmentation is entirely natural. Now, Mr. Salvatore, do you still say that this is the young lady you saw in the park?
I'm think she's...
Is she?
Mamma mia, no!
Good Lord, Dr. Bach, that hair of hers. Did you see it? It was the color of aluminum. She was beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful. And so she has been acquitted. They call her innocent. Daniel, I am a convert to your great principle of adaptability. But where will it end? You start with an ideal, and you wake up to discover you have created a monster.
But she was acquitted. It was all a mistake.
You really believe that?
Dr. Bach.
Yes, Mrs. Gritz?
She is here, Doctor.
She?
That woman in the newspaper.
Ah.
Kira is here?
You said she was so poor, such a church mouse. Ah, you should see her.
What do you mean, Mrs. Gates?
So fine, so great a lady.
I'll go and talk to her, Dr. Bach.
Hello, Brown Eyes.
Hello, Kira.
Aren't you glad to see me?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Oh, congratulations on your acquittal today. We were there.
I know. I sensed it. I was hurt that you didn't come up and congratulate me.
Well, there were photographers and Why, Kira, your hair, it's black again.
Isn't it always? Don't you like it?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course. It's beautiful.
Am I beautiful, Brown Eyes?
Very, very beautiful.
And are you happy to have me back?
Oh, yes.
I always did like Brown Eyes.
Kira.
Tell me, how do you like my new clothes? My gown?
Why, it's very nice.
Nice. It's exquisite. I have a whole new wardrobe, hats, shoes,
Well,
suits.
how, Kira? Where did you get the money?
Money?
You only had $3 when you left the hospital.
Oh. So I did.
Kira. Kira, you did take that wallet from the old man.
Why, naturally.
You did murder him.
Certainly. Oh, come. Don't look so shocked. Oh, I'm tired, Brown Eyes. You'll excuse me if I appropriate Dr. Bach's room. Good night.
Dr. Bach, we've got to do something.
Yes, Daniel, we do.
I haven't slept a wink all night trying to think of what we can do.
I've been here in the laboratory all night. I think I know.
What?
This serum of yours, it has accomplished a miracle, yeah. It is the adaptive ultimate. Changes that take the ordinary person days or months, she accomplishes instantly. She walks into the sunlight, she is tan. She walks out, she is pale again. When she is in danger, she adapts. She could survive the electric chair, the hangman's noose. She was in danger in the courtroom. She adapted. She changed her whole appearance at will, so she could not be identified.
Yes, I know.
Oh, you must not blame yourself. You could not know what you were creating. Now, this morning, I operated on one of your guinea pigs. I found this. The pineal gland hypertrophied. That is what causes it.
Well, then we could operate and maybe change her back.
Yeah, but she can adapt to anything, anesthesia included. How can we operate? Unless we get her consent.
Well, perhaps.
Oh, you are dreaming, Daniel. Do you really think she will consent now? Now that she has power? Perhaps more power than any human being ever possessed before. Power for evil. And she has already killed one man, remember.
But if we watched her, Doctor, kept her under guard.
Yeah, again, Pygmalion falls in love with his Galatea. No, Daniel, no. She must be destroyed. We must perform surgery at once.
Well, she'll die.
She will go back to what she was, with but a few hours to live. It is best, Daniel.
Yes, I suppose so.
Yes? Yes, Mrs. Getz? Hmm? Danke.
What is it, Dr. Bach?
And so perhaps she is also telepathic. She sensed what we were about to do, and now it is too late.
What do you mean?
Miss Zelas is gone. Disappeared.
Dr. Bach, did you call for me?
Yeah, Daniel. Have you seen the evening paper yet?
No, not yet.
Then here. After 2 months, there is news of our Miss Kira Zelas.
What? Let me see that. Where? Oh. The surprise of the evening was the appearance of John Callan, ambassador at large, diplomat extraordinary, the man slated to head the forthcoming World Atomic Energy Control Commission. Mr. Callan, one of Washington's confirmed bachelors, squired the gorgeous Kira Zelas.
You see? She has become gorgeous, our drab little urchin.
Miss Zelas, the dazzling beauty who affects a dark wig by day and a white one at night.
A great power of adaptability, courtesy of Dr. Daniel Scott. Dark by day, white by night.
Well, what are we going to do, Doctor?
Do?
The World Atomic Energy Control, the one real hope of world peace. Kira isn't interested in peace.
What can we do? Surgery, I know. But politics? We must wait and see. We must wait and see how far your mad woman will go.
Washington is agog with rumors about the romance between glamorous Kira Zelas and John Callan, the newly appointed head of the World Atomic Energy Control, one of the most powerful political figures on the globe.
John Callan leaves tomorrow for the crucial atomic energy conferences at Geneva, Switzerland, and sailing on the same boat as the exotic Miss Kira Zelas, with whom his name has been frequently linked. Rumor has it Miss Zelas acts as a sort of unofficial assistant to Mr. Callan, thus making her one of the most important women in the world.
Glamorous, exotic. Of such fragile stuff is world peace fashioned these days, Daniel.
I wonder what she intends to...
Somebody calling at dinner time?
Oh, sit still, Dr. Bach. I'll see who it is. Yes? Kira.
Hello, Brown Eyes. May I come in?
Why, yes, of course.
Oh, our exotic guinea pig, hmm?
Good evening, Dr. Bach. I'm not intruding.
Of course not.
You're very kind. John and I, You've read about Mr. Callan?
Oh, yes, yes.
We're leaving for Europe tomorrow for the conferences in Switzerland.
Yes.
He had a series of meetings to attend tonight, so I told him I would stay here.
You're staying here?
I took the liberty of saying you were my uncle, Dr. Buck.
Oh.
John will call for me in the morning on his way to the airport. We're leaving at 8. I do hope I'm not too late for dinner.
Not at all. In fact, we're very happy to have you here. Aren't we, Dr. Scott?
Kira,
Hello, Brown Eyes.
what are you doing out here in the garden?
Waiting for you.
You knew I'd follow you?
Of course. Have you missed me?
You know I have. Oh, Kira, listen to me. Do you love this John Callan?
When I want love, I'll come to you, Brown Eyes.
Well, then why? What is it, money?
Money? I don't need money anymore. What does an empress need with money?
Empress?
That's what you've made me. The most powerful woman the world's ever known. John Callan. He's supposed to be important. But in my hands, he's clay, to be molded as I wish. Do you see what that means?
Yes, I see. You hold the fate of the world in your hands.
Exactly. To do with as I want. And I shall. Would you like to rule the world with me, Brown Eyes?
Kira, you're evil.
What is good? What's evil? Come here, Brown Eyes. Look at me. And forget such things.
Are you asleep, Dr. Buck?
Sleep? Who can sleep?
Kira's insane, Doctor. Do you know what she's planning to do?
I heard.
Oh. Maybe we could get to this Callan.
Yeah, and then what?
Well, if we could talk to him, tell him...
Tell him what? Didn't I talk to you? Would you listen? Where is she?
Oh, she's gone to sleep.
I tell you, there's only one remedy, surgery. It is the only hope.
But she'll never consent to surgery, Dr. Bach, and she's probably immune to anesthesia.
Maybe not all anesthesia.
What?
Downstairs in my laboratory, I have a tank of ethyl chloride.
You mean operate here tonight?
Yeah, tonight. Right here, where she sleeps. All right, then. Now stop staring down at her. Pour the anesthesia onto the cone. Hurry.
That ought to be enough to anesthetize an elephant.
Onto the face, quickly.
All right.
Stand tightly. Hold it
I'm
close.
trying. She's forcing my hands. I can't hold her. She's too strong.
Fools! Did you think you could make me unconscious? You were going to operate on me. Is that what you were planning? Or were you going to slit my throat with that scalpel? Look!
Kira, don't!
There! You see? I plunge your knife into my heart. I withdraw it. And the wound is healed. Now, go away, both of you. I want to sleep. John will be calling for me at 8.
Past 5 in the morning. 2.5 hours more and she will leave. And the world will be one step nearer chaos. We are scientists, Dan. We have a responsibility to civilization. We must find a way to destroy this...
Carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide,
It's a
of
fundamental
course.
biological law. No human can survive in its own waste product. Carbon dioxide is a human waste. Dr. Bach, if we could fill the room where she's sleeping with carbon dioxide, she'd become unconscious. You could operate then. Who are you calling?
The hospital. I will have them send over 2 tanks of carbon dioxide.
Do you think it should work then?
We must try anything. Hello, this is Dr. Bach. Let me talk to surgery. Now hurry, it is an emergency. The tube is ready. You sealed the crack under the door?
Yes.
You closed the window?
Yes.
All right. Let us start the gas. Oh, then, through the transom above the bedroom door, You will be able to observe her reactions. You placed the lighted candle inside the room?
Yes, Doctor. I left the candle on the table.
Observe it carefully.
All right.
When it goes out, your Miss Kira Zelas should be unconscious. Dan, can you see inside the room from up there?
Yes, Doctor. Candle is flickering, Doctor. Wait. No, it's still flickering. It's just gone out, Doctor.
Excellent. It means there is now a concentration of 8 or 10% carbon dioxide. The average person would long since be dead.
Doctor.
Yeah, Dan, what?
Oh, just a minute.
Yes?
She's breathing much more quickly now, convulsively.
Chain-stroke breathing.
She's opening her eyes now.
What?
She's getting up.
Getting up?
She's staggering. Holding her throat, Doctor. She's gasping. She's moving toward the door. She's trying to unlock the...
So.
She's seen me. She's trying to...
Well. What is it?
She's collapsed. It's over.
Yes?
How do you do, Dr. Bach? I'm John Callan.
Why, yes, of course. Come in.
I haven't taken you away from anything.
Oh, no. We were performing some surgery, my associate and I. I have a miniature surgery here for emergencies, and we have just finished.
Is that the patient on the table?
Yes.
Is she...
Yes, she is dead.
Too bad. Seedy-looking creature, wasn't she?
She was a charity case.
Well, I won't keep you. Is Kira here?
No, she changed her plans. She said there were some things she wished to do, and she would meet you at the airport.
Well, that's a woman's prerogative, isn't it, changing plans?
Yes.
I'd better get a move on, then. Nice to see you, Doctor. I hope we'll meet again when I return from Europe.
Yes, that will be nice, Mr. Callan, and good luck on your mission.
Thank you, sir. Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye. Well, Daniel, maybe we will get some sleep now. Dan?
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, Doctor. I was daydreaming. She's lovely, isn't she?
Lovely. Yeah, then lovely. May she always be in your memory.
Escape is produced and directed by Norman MacDonald. Today, we have presented transcribed The Adaptive Ultimate by John Jessel, adapted for radio by Chet Spurgeon and Herb Futran, with editorial supervision by John Dunkel, starring Edgar Barrier as Dr. Bach and Stacey Harris as Dan Scott. Featured in the cast were Elsie Holmes, Frank Gerstle, Larry Dobkin, Tom Charlesworth, and Ann Morrison. Special music was arranged and played by Ivan Ditmars. Next week,
You are trapped in a dark, empty house. A girl lying dead at your feet. And surrounding you, closing in on you, are the band of killers, deadly enemies of your country and yourself. And they are intent on murdering you.
Next week, we escape with the famous story Confidential Agent by Graham Greene. Be sure to tune in at this same time next week when once again we offer you Escape. This is Roy Rowan speaking for CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Tired of the everyday routine? Ever dream of a life of romantic adventure? Want to get away from it all?
We offer you Escape. Escape, designed to free you from the four walls of today for a half hour of high adventure.
You are prisoner in the magnificent mountain retreat of the richest man in the world, yet in love with his beautiful daughter. While haunting you, terrifying you, is the certain knowledge that the only sure escape would be death.
Today, with Sam Edwards starred as John Unger, we escape to an isolated plateau in the Rocky Mountains and the strange story of a stranger family, as F. Scott Fitzgerald told it in his fascinating tale, The Diamond as Big as the Ritz.
I'd been going to St. Midas Prep School for a couple of years, and this was my second summer vacation. I'd met this fellow Percy Washington during the winter and got to be pretty good friends with him. Only I didn't know about his family or where he came from or anything like that. Of course, I knew he must be rich. All the fellows at St. Midas came from wealthy families. So when he invited me to spend the summer at his home out west someplace, that was okay by me. We'd been traveling on the super cheap overnight when Percy first mentioned it. I don't even remember now what led up to it. We'd been talking about first one thing and then another. Exactly where is your home, Percy? I mean, you bought the train tickets and all, so I...
Well, it's in the Rockies. Sort of, that is.
The Rockies, huh? Pretty wild country, isn't it?
Some of it is.
And now you take Hades, Missouri, where I come from. It's been settled for 150 years. One of the first towns on the Mississippi River.
Indeed.
Oh, sure.
That's very interesting.
You know, I sure do appreciate your not making jokes about it, the way some of the fellows do when I say I come from Hades.
John, do you know that my father is the richest man in the world?
Oh?
By far the richest.
I read about a man that paid taxes on a $5 million income.
Small fry. If my father paid a tax on his real income, he'd disrupt the whole economy of the United States.
No kidding. Oh, I like rich people. The richer a fellow is, the better I like him.
My father could buy out all the millionaires in the country and not even know he'd done it.
Is that a fact? I visited at the Schlitzer Murphys once. They're plenty rich. Why, their daughter, Vivian's got rubies as big as hen's eggs.
I like jewels. Always have. I used to collect them instead of stamps.
And diamonds? The Schlitzer Murphys had diamonds as big as walnuts.
Oh, that's nothing.
Huh?
Nothing at all. My father has a diamond as big as the Ritz.
Oh.
Please. I'm not joking.
But you mean as big as the Ritz-Carlton Hotel?
Exactly. My father has a diamond as big as the Ritz.
Well, from there on, it was something like a dream. We got off the train about dusk at a little whistle stop where there was no town or anything, not even a station, just a broken-down old buggy. Well, Percy and I climbed in, and without saying a word, the driver cracked his whip, and off we went. I don't know how far we traveled. We didn't seem to be following any road. And after an hour or so, it got dark. The driver kept right on.
I hope you'll pardon this inconvenience, John, but we have to take certain precautions, you know.
Oh, that's all right, Percy.
Anyway, we're almost there.
You're home, you mean?
Oh, no. To the place where we consider it safe to transfer.
Transfer? What do you mean?
There's the signal now.
Headlights.
Pull up the horse, Absam. They've seen us.
An automobile. Yeah, but how? There's no road.
Oh, it's special built. Doesn't need roads.
Welcome home, Master.
Good evening, Gigson. Come on, John. Let's get in.
Gosh, what's the body made out of? Silver?
No, platinum. Those are emeralds in the hubcaps.
And the upholstery. It's fur.
Mink.
You are ready, Master?
Anytime, Gigson. You'll probably notice, John, the exceptional brightness of the headlights. The lenses are cut from diamonds.
Boy, what a car.
This old junk heap? We use it for a station wagon.
Hey, why did we stop, Percy? This is just a deserted canyon.
Wait, John, you'll see. They sent the hooks down while we were coming from the train.
The hooks?
Yes, to attach to the wheels, you know. That's what Gigsham's doing now. Oh, incidentally, Gigsham will look after you during your visit.
Look after me.
Your personal valet. Of course, there'll be other slaves available, too, whenever you need them.
Do you have a lot of slaves?
300 or 400, I suppose.
Master?
Oh, all ready, Gigsham?
Yes, Master.
Hello! Hoist away!
Hey, look, we're leaving the ground.
Yes. There's a hoist up there on the top of the cliff. Has cables about a quarter of a mile long.
Yeah, but what for?
Well, it's the only way in.
Imagine hoisting an automobile a quarter of a mile up the side of a cliff.
It's nothing, really. As you may have guessed, John, this is not going to be like anything you ever saw before in your life. Well, John, there it is.
That's your home?
Yes.
Why, it's magnificent. It's palatial.
It's not a bad little place.
How big is it?
I think there are around 140 rooms, but Father may remember exactly. Then, of course, there are other buildings, slaves' quarters and things.
Well, why hasn't anyone ever found out about it? This place, I mean.
For one thing, it's the only 5 square miles in the country that have never been surveyed.
Why not?
Oh, things were arranged.
I don't see how that's possible.
Believe me, it hasn't been easy. I understand Grandfather had to bribe 3 government bureaus and half of Congress once to keep the place off the maps.
Oh, yeah, but surely somebody stumbled onto it. Prospectors, people like that.
Oh, yes, that happens occasionally. Then, of course, we have to arrange things.
You mean...
Oh, not always. Usually we just take them prisoner and keep them, like the aviators.
Planes come here?
Once in a while they fly over. Of course, they never get away. We have 9 anti-aircraft batteries around the hill here.
You shoot them down?
Oh, yes. Great sport. Does upset Mother a bit, though, and there's always the chance one might get away. That's Father's greatest worry.
This place, this whole thing, it's fantastic.
Oh, come now, John. I picked you for a fellow with his feet on the ground. And you haven't seen anything yet, you know. This is only the beginning.
And it was only the beginning. We crossed the acres of lawn and entered the great chateau. And from that moment on, vision upon vision tumbled together in a gigantic kaleidoscope of color, symmetry, and exquisite harmony. There were corridors lined with gleaming crystals, lit by lamps cut from emerald, and great halls carpeted with chinchilla fur and ermine. Why, even the air I breathed carried a subtle fragrance, like the scent of platine. There was a white-haired man, pink-faced and pleasant, who was Percy's father.
More champagne, Mr. Unger.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Washington. It's very good.
Ah, it's the very best. I have it made specially by Paul Masson himself.
Gosh, really?
However, Mr. Unger, I don't want you to think our life here is just a bed of roses. Upon occasion, we do have to arrange things. Oh, yes, indeed, we do.
I went to my room thinking there could be no more nor greater wonders. I was wrong. There were many more and greater ones, and one of them I discovered the next morning in the gardens.
Hello there.
Yeah? Yeah. Oh, you're lovely.
My name is Kismine. You're John Unger. You're a friend of my brother. Are you from the East?
No. At least, not exactly. I'm from Hades.
Oh?
Missouri.
Oh. Would you like to sit down here on the grass?
Why, yes, sure I would.
I'm going east to school this fall. Do you suppose I'll like it?
Well, I think so. Of course, it'll be different from all this.
That's what my sister Jasmine says, and she's in the east now. I've never been outside.
I hope you won't be offended, but you're the most beautiful girl I've ever seen.
Yes, I know.
What?
I surprised you, didn't I? A year ago, I would have said thank you. But Father says it's very necessary to learn to take things for granted.
Sure.
I like you, John. I wish you'd spend some of your time with me this summer, not all with Percy.
I will, Kismine. I will.
You may be in love with me if you'd like to. I'm absolutely fresh ground, you know.
I think I am in love with you. Already.
Of course, we'll have to meet secretly. My parents wouldn't permit it if they knew.
Then that's what we'll do.
I have to go now. I'm supposed to be with Mother at 11. Well, aren't you going to ask me for a kiss?
Huh?
Jasmine says boys always do nowadays.
Oh, some of them do. But not me. We don't expect nice girls to do that sort of thing in Hades. It was a funny thing. Percy's family were polite, friendly, always smiling. And yet all the time I had a feeling that some terrible and golden mystery lay hidden just around the corner. A few days after I'd met Kismine, Percy remarked casually that an unusual event had occurred. A man had escaped from the cage. Of course, I didn't know what he meant then, but the next morning I was walking with Percy's father on the grounds of the estate. Oh, Mr. Washington, Percy said something about a man escaping from the cage. I didn't quite get it.
The cage, huh? Well, perhaps you'd like to see it. Yes, it might prove interesting, just as a novelty. It's over here.
Well, these trees, they're 60 feet tall, and they have roses blooming all over them.
It's a rather interesting development by a Swiss botanist. These are the only ones in the world.
Oh, I suppose you'll see them all over the country in a few years.
No. These are the only ones. That was arranged. Here we are. The cage.
Why, it's a pit dug in the ground, and a grating on top.
Well, boys, how are you getting along?
How many men are there down there?
Oh, about 50, as I recall. Aviators we've shot down, wandering prospectors, men of that sort.
But why are they kept there?
Well, they've all had the common misfortune of having discovered El Dorado. Gentlemen, I am sure that you would like to know that your companion who departed without my permission has been taken care of. He was shot by some of my agents in 14 different places. Golf, Mr. Unger?
They found him then, the man who got away.
Well, actually, by places, I meant towns. No, my agents were overeager. They shot 14 men, but none of them could offer a positive identification. So I'm afraid the man I seek may still be at large. You see, Mr. Unger, it's not all utopia here. We do have our difficulties.
Isn't it a little unnecessary, holding them like that?
Not at all. It's the only way to keep this place hidden.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Washington, Percy was telling me something on the train. I guess he was just kidding, but he said you had a diamond as big as the Ritz-Carlton Hotel.
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. As a matter of fact, it's much bigger than the Ritz. Much bigger.
Well, summer went on, and I was more and more in love with Kismine. She, too, was priceless, exquisite, like no other girl in the world. After a couple of weeks, I'd kissed her, of course, and I was really in love for the first time. Yeah, I should have known. I should have put two and two together when Percy's father showed me the cage, but I didn't. Until one morning late in the summer, I'd slipped off with Kismine to the rose gardens. Kiss mine. I think we ought to elope.
I don't know. It would be much nicer to be married here, but then it would be much more romantic to elope. All the Sunday supplements would write stories about it.
Oh, kiss mine.
I knew an heiress from Omaha once, but I don't think you'd like her. She visited my sister here.
Oh, you've had other guests then, huh?
Well, yes, we've had a few.
Oh, wasn't your father ever afraid they might talk outside?
Well, to some extent. But let's talk about something more pleasant.
What's unpleasant about it?
I grew quite fond of some of them.
You mean they told? And your father...
They didn't get a chance to. Father had to be sure.
But that's murder.
Well, what else could we do? In the cage, they'd be a constant reproach to us. And Father does it so nicely. They're always drugged in their sleep. And we tell their families they died of scarlet fever in Butte. I'm not sure what effect that has on the statistics there.
Of all the horrible...
No, it's not. After all, it would be terribly boring here without ever having anybody. Why, Father and Mother have sacrificed some of their best friends.
That's what they planned to do with me, then.
See, now you're sort of depressed. I knew you would be. And we could have had such fun.
Fun?
Couldn't you try to forget it and be nice to me until you're put away? It's only for 2 or 3 weeks.
You'd go on this way? Kissing? Talking about love? When you know I'm not much better than a corpse?
You're not a corpse. You're not. I won't have you saying I kissed a corpse.
That wasn't what I said.
You did, too.
I did not.
You said that...
Just a moment.
Oh, Father.
Who kissed a corpse?
Nobody. We were joking.
Now, you two haven't any business here anyway. Kiss mine, you go read, go play golf, and don't let me find you here when I come back.
Yes, Father.
Yeah, well, good day, children.
You see, now he knows. You've spoiled it all. You don't really love me.
Kiss mine, you... Oh, what's the use? Look, kiss mine, why would it be so terrible if anyone found out about this place?
Why, it's on account of the diamond, of course. But you'd better ask Percy. I'm always getting things messed up.
I will ask him. And another thing, I'm getting out of here tonight if I have to dig through the mountains. I'm going back east.
Take me with you.
Oh, no.
Why not?
Your father wouldn't permit it.
If you won't take me, I'll go tell him I'm in love and want to marry you.
You can't do that. He'd bump me off this afternoon.
Oh, please take me, darling. And we'll be terribly poor and very happy. And I'll cook things for you, herbs and berries and stuff. Won't that be fun? You will, won't you, John?
Well, my head was really in a whirl. This whole thing was fantastic. And so was the family. Even Kismine. I couldn't think of anything to do, but I rushed to see Percy.
But, John, why didn't you ask me before?
Because I thought you were kidding all the time.
I know. You wouldn't have believed me if I had told you.
I'm ready to believe anything now.
Well, it was Grandfather who started the whole thing. Purely an accident. He came out here from Virginia and stumbled onto it.
Onto what?
The diamond, of course. Grandfather spent 2 years going around to different cities of the world, selling bits of it. And then he started building this place. First, he started putting his money in jewels, and then he found that radium took up much less space. Father's carried on since, you know.
But why the secrecy?
Oh, it just wouldn't do if anyone found out. Ruin the economy of the world. The thing's too big.
This thing has been going on for 3 generations. The cage, this thing of inviting friends.
Oh, yes. You see, there wasn't really any danger before airplanes. They're what worry us.
And you knew when you invited me here what would happen.
Please, John, I thought you'd be more sensible about it. After all, you can see my position.
Yeah. Where is it? Where do you keep this diamond that's caused so cockeyed much trouble?
I thought you'd guessed. You've noticed the hill the chateau stands on.
Oh, yes, but...
It contains a cubic mile. And except for a thin covering of dirt, it's one big, solid diamond.
It was nearly midnight. I didn't know what awakened me. But all of a sudden, I was staring across the patches of moonlight, spotting the ermine carpet of my bedroom. staring at 3 slaves I'd never seen before. They just slipped inside the door and stood there, each with a vicious length of shiny copper wire. The official executioners. I lay there on the bed watching them, counting heartbeats, not daring to move, not daring not to move. They didn't know I'd awakened. They began edging across the room.
Come on, all 3 of you. There's no time now for this. Hurry.
I took one long, deep breath, the first in several moments. Then I was out of the bed in an instant, throwing on my clothes and dashing through the long crystal corridor to Kismine's room. Kismine, are you awake?
John, over here by the window. So they woke you up, too.
If you mean 3 of your father's slaves.
No, airplanes.
Airplanes. So that's what it is.
At least a dozen. I saw them crossing against the moon. Look, they're circling way over there.
You think they're here on purpose?
Oh, yes, they dropped warnings to Father. It's that man who got away from the cage, you know.
Good for him.
Yes, wasn't he clever? I think we'll open up on them any second now.
Open up?
Yes, our anti-aircraft. Oh, this is thrilling.
Thrilling?
Oh, look, they're in range now. Bravo! Bravo!
Kismine, get away from that window!
Good heavens, did you see that?
Yes, and we've got to get out of here. Can't you understand? They'll bomb the chateau next.
Oh, there's a little grove across on the side of the mountains. We always keep one of the cars there. We'll have a nice view of everything.
A nice view? Kismine, you don't seem to understand. They mean business. They're out to finish off you and your whole family.
It all seems so silly. Why, when you come right down to it, they've never even met us. Is it morning yet, John?
Seems to be getting lighter.
It's quieter, too.
It's your guns. They're knocked out, every last one of them. Well, it won't be long now.
Seems such a shame. The family put so much work on the place. Everything's always been so pleasant.
Yeah. You'd better get some sleep, Kismine. I'm gonna walk down the path a little ways.
You'll come back.
Yes, Kismine. I'll come back. At the edge of the wood, I stopped and looked out across the valley, toward the wrecked chateau standing on its diamond hill in the center. The bombing had stopped. The planes droned over the far rim of the plateau, seeking some sort of formation. And then, on a small knoll just below me, 3 men appeared suddenly from the underbrush. The first one strode imperiously ahead, and the other 2 bore a heavy burden between them. It was Mr. Washington and 2 of the slaves.
All right. This is far enough. We'll stop here. Now, hoist it up.
The burden they held up to the heavens was an immense diamond.
Now, you up there.
I could see no one else anywhere in view.
You up there. I want you to understand, this is only a sample. I'll give you 1,000, cut as fine, set in pedestals of platinum. And I'll build you a tower 1,000 feet high, cast of solid gold. And on the top of it, I'll put 1 diamond 100 feet across.
A thought began to dawn on me, but I couldn't believe it.
I'll letter your name on the temple in emeralds, and I'll see that the whole world worships at its base. All you have to do is to make everything the way it was before.
Mr. Washington was offering a bribe to God. He stopped talking, waiting for an answer. And then, out of those same silent heavens, blossomed the white puffs of parachutes. The man who tried to bribe God looked up and saw them, became old in an instant, and turning with lowered head, walked down the path toward the chateau. With sudden premonition, I whirled and headed for the spot where I left Kismine. Kismine and the car that needed no roads.
Haven't we gone far enough, John?
I suppose. We're 10 miles from the chateau.
It's all so hectic. This rushing about and losing sleep and everything.
Hand me those field glasses.
Here they are. Can you see anything?
No. Oh, wait.
What is it?
It's your father and mother. And Percy. They're going into a tunnel down below the chateau.
Wait, I remember now. The mountain's wired. Some kind of atom bomb.
Atom? You mean atomic bomb?
That's it. Father always said it would disintegrate the whole works, diamond and all. Of course, he only regarded it as a last resort.
So he'd rather have it like that. They're all inside the tunnel now. The paratroopers are moving in.
I don't suppose there's really anything to be done about it now.
And there wasn't.
I keep thinking about things the way they were. It was all so pleasant. I don't suppose it will ever be exactly like that again.
Not ever, Kiz mine. And maybe it never was. You know, youth is a time for dreaming, and dreams die, too.
I'll probably have to take in washing. But of course we'll be very happy. What will we do, John?
Do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we can love a while underneath the stars. That's a form of divine drunkenness we can all try. And then there may be other diamonds in the world, who knows? And even though it's a shabby gift, there's always disillusion. Turn up your collar, Kiz mine, before you catch pneumonia.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to sleep.
Escape, produced and directed by Norman Macdonnell, has brought you Sam Edwards in The Diamond as Big as the Ritz by F. Scott Fitzgerald. The radio adaptation was by Les Crutchfield, with editorial supervision by John Dunkel. Featured in the cast were Nina Clouden as Kismine and Hugh Thomas as Percy, with John Daner and Jack Crucian. The special musical score was conducted by Leith Stevens. One week from tonight, at this same broadcast time, CBS will hail the return of The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet, the delightful situation comedy show which began its career on CBS 4.5 years ago. As they take their place among the stars on CBS's 10 great Sunday night shows, Ozzie and Harriet will celebrate their homecoming by presenting to their CBS audience their own sons, David and Ricky. So remember to be here next Sunday evening, April 3rd, as Ozzie and Harriet return over most of these same CBS network stations at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. Now, stay tuned for the Jack Benny Show, which follows immediately. This is Roy Rowan speaking. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.